go. So, we are on No Man's Sky. This is the planet Becca's world. And this is my current starship that I'm going around in. Just gonna take a little detour and go and collect my daily farming currency. So we have, that one should be Doxy over here. This planet is very hostile. It's got the temperatures and storms. The positives of the storms is that they do actually unleash the storm crystals, which are very expensive, and this planet particularly has a high amount of activated indium, which anyone that plays the games probably realised it's one of the biggest money makers that the game is currently providing. The only problem is you can't really sell it in the space station that you get the indium from. The reason is probably because a lot of people just mine it, go to the space station and sell it on. So you do have to travel around a little bit to sell it on, so I never really go straight from the first set. So just take this one here. Starship. Thankfully this starship does have quite a few spaces available on it, so it's pretty handy. We go into space to go to the next space station. So space now. And then we'll just load down. We should see this. That's the current space station. That one over there should be Rob's. Oh, Pins. Where's that? Rob's sure Rob's going over there. Fuck this way. I don't know why it's called Rickens. This is not the right one, so let's have a little look. So we are looking for Roberto Cool's Doxies, my base, my capital ship. Ah, there it is. There we go. Sometimes we do have issues with this one where someone's been on the base, logged in on the computer, and it, some weird reason shows up as their base when it's not. So, the main point of this is, this planet is what we've known it to be called as the Muppet Army base. So we've got the mines, which are done and managed by Dilt and Rob, and then my base, which I'll get back to now, is more of the communal area. It's been slightly upgraded so it can host multiple people at the same time. Obviously it's not like you can do stuff in there, but you can just chill out and hide from the storm or just have a sit down. In VR it's a little bit more interesting. Looks more impressive in VR as well, to be honest. This is played 2D now. I was on VR before. Oh, there we go. One of the glitches go through the ground. So you can see this one has a lot more activated indium in it. Back into the ship. So we'll go back to my base now and I'll show you the slight modifications that I've made to it to make it a little bit more user friendly. It does have a sky base and a on the ground base. Makes it a little bit easier for people to use. We've now got a short-range teleporter in there as well, which again all adds to the effect of the base, really. Here. It does take a minute to load. I think that's mainly because it's quite a good size. You see it's loading in now. Da-da-da. Just gonna land on this landing pad at the top. Okay, so this, like I said, this ship is my primary flying around one. It's got good speed on it, good attack if anyone comes to try and shoot down. This is, as I said, what's known as the sky part of the base. So we do have a short range teleport which takes you to the bottom side. We've got this cool little upside bit here. So this is all upside. So if you go in, go around to the side so you can see out the window. Nice little view. Get down here to the middle. And there. This is just the communal area. I put these two pods so you can see the sort of base around the outside as well. On that side. Symmetrical, you know, just try and keep things nice. A few little screens, a few little chairs. Kapow! Spin the chair. I like doing that. And then this is what I like to call as the jump. So the drop off. Drop off, and we jump down. Use your jetpack to stabilise yourself. As I said, you can just jump in the teleporter, takes you right back up top. And then jump back in the teleporter and straight back down. Love that. So we have solar panels which are on the bottom side of the base, and then solar panels on the other side which are on the top side of the base. Just go in here. Put some stuff on my exosuit. There we go. And I will do my health. So yeah, this is the main front entrance really. We have these cool little glyphs, these glitching I got from a planet, and you can take them down and move them around. They're pretty cool, bit of decoration really. And yeah, so this is what you call the storm. So these are the frost crystal, the storm crystals, which are worth 130,000 each. Dead easy to collect, and this planet has got quite a few of them on it. So we'll summon some ships so you can see what ships I've currently got. So this is the, well, it's basically a storage ship. It's quite slow, doesn't have great capabilities, but just look at the amount of slots on it, crazy. A class, it's alright, does the job. Then we have my favourite ships, which are the S-class ships. So we have this one, which is the Yoshi's Wing. It's pretty cool. So I've only got this a couple of days ago. And then we have this one's my attack ship. This one is a beast. If I'm ever in a fight, this one actually kicks the royal butt. Nothing really special about it, like, but it's a good ship. Then we have the double X-wing. Similar to that one, but it has the. I like the way it opens up at the bottom. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. It's basically upside down to start with, and then flips out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Slots aren't the greatest for those S-class ships, you get the looks of it. And then this is one I like to call the shark or the swordfish. I call it shark. My daughter said it was a swordfish. She's probably right, to be honest with you. There you go. It looks the beast, this one. Again, not a lot of slots on it, but it's a nice ship. Yeah, they've all got the emerald drives, indium drives, all that malarkey, just so I can travel around and all that. Exocraft down there. So that is the base. That's the sky base. We have the bottom base. We have 6 launch pads in total. So I'm going to take the Deadly Apostle. Just have a little test drive. This one I think is fast, but it just... There we go. Is that my... Oh, here we go. Here's my capital ship. I upgraded from the last capital ship. I don't think it's bigger, but it's got better holding capacity, so I sort of traded size for well, size and looks really, for something that has more capacity on storage. So this is the freighter. These are all my fleet, which I need to debrief. I think I've got more fleet than that as well, but they're out on missions at the moment. Come in here and just speak to the captain. Yeah. I do have the warp capability on the ship as well, which is handy, so you can actually travel around without using the going out the starships, and it keeps everything together then when you're moving about. Just go in here. Right, so room number 1. Just make some room in my freighter. This could be problematic, because I've not got many spaces in anything really. Right. Might not be able to debrief this one. Right, what will I do this? Alright, dust. Okay, let's see what we get from this. Debrief. Activate copper, crystals, take bronze. Yeah. Just gonna have loads on that one. Oh, one of the ships did damage. Lovely. So what happens with the attack ones? But you get a lot of money from it, you know, that's almost a couple of million probably. Chromatic metals, hell of a lot of chromatic metals as well. Right, let's see, it should be full now, yeah. Magnetized ferrite. Yeah, 1.5 million just from attack cruisers. Pretty good. Pretty good. Right. go into one of my bigger ships. Oh, go in. A long way already. Down here. So, if anyone's played the game, they know, jump in here, jump out, saves the game, and then if you reload the game, all of your ships will actually come back to the freighter. So, just load in now. Yeah, takes a couple of minutes to load in, but it just saves you having to go back down to the base, and it can be a bit annoying. Right, okay, so we are back. As I said, there you go, so there's all my ships back where they should be. I'm going to actually go to my main storage ship, which should be empty if I remember correctly. No, it's not completely empty, but it means I can now go from everything in this and just bung in here. So much stuff. Don't know why they've done that as well. So on your freighter it lets you hold like 10 of a certain object, but then on your starship it halves it. Kind of frustrating. It just means you have to do more trips. Okay, so now I should be able to get onto the exploration one. The reason why I've had to do that is because most of the time the exploration ones you get a hell of a lot more goodies from it, and not only just the little goodies, but you actually get stuff that's worth a lot of money. I'm going to move my frost crystals onto my freighter though, because if sometimes you get like rare items that go straight into your exosuit rather than your freighter. Okay, let's see what we get from this one then. Oh, it's not finished yet. Oh, that's annoying. I thought it finished. How long is it? 11 hours? Oh, I didn't realise it's that long. There we go. So now what we can do is we can actually go and sell some of our stuff. I would send them out, but I haven't got any more freighter fuel. That's it. can sort that out later. So I'll go back into the storage ship, sell the stuff, and yeah, do some travelling. Let's see, so this one, how's the systems, Indium drive? No. Not the Indian one, right. Okay. Space station. I'm still looking for a squid ship. Hopefully I'll get one soon enough. But I'm in a conundrum now. Which ship do I change for a squid ship though? That is my only problem. Starship inventory, so we have glass climate. That fusion accelerant's 4.5 mil. Crazy. Crystals, cobalt. Tetracarbo. Not a massive amount of money, but oh, what's up? Chloride lattice. Yeah, these are probably used for things, but at the moment they're not something I'm needing. And the missions, I tend to get a lot of this type of stuff, so don't mind getting rid of it for now, and then farming for it later on. And that's sort of where I'm at the moment. My home bases, so they're other people's bases, and these are my bases. So, right, so we have the amazing base, which is the current system now, so that's where I'm at now. I do tend to put little names of them, but there's a lot recently. So Floaty Rocks, that's a good one. My old base, which is now dismantled. Got the Uranium Planet, Scavenger Planet, which has a lot of cool floaty crystals and stuff like that on it. It's pretty cool. Storm Crystal Heaven, so that is actually the most populated storm crystal base I've ever been on. Probably every sort of couple of feet there was stacks of 3. Amazing if you just want to have some quick cash. Emerald Planet, obviously you need that if you're going to be updating your hyperdrives and stuff, because the emerald is one of the rarer elements, but it's actually, although it's rare, it's not as worth as much as the activated indium. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to go to my Floaty Rocks base. This is where you get those little rock stuff, but you can mine absolutely shed loads of ferrite, and it's good if you want to build bases to go to one of these places. Get all your ferrite, go to your proper base, and everything's there, you know. Okay, so yeah, this is the floaty island planet. It's quite good because I've actually got it next to a cadmium deposit as well. And as you loads of little, you know, dihydrogen, which again you never really find purchasable at galactic stations. So every time I see these bad boys, I always make sure I pick them up because they are used in pretty much everything. Freighter, like freighters and fuel and just everything really. And like I said, on this planet everything is rock, minerals. Yeah, these red ones are the ones that you can pick. You just go up to it, hold your R3 button, pick it up, and then you can put it down somewhere else. But my inventory is full, so I'll do that. Yeah, there's chloride or salt up there. I haven't built anything on it. I've just got this at the moment, but I'll probably build something on it eventually. Yeah, it's quite a nice little planet. I mean, it just looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's me done for the day, so I'll catch you guys later.